Hi, it's Paul Sackis, Good News Broadcast, speaking to tech expert Michael Kanellos. Hi, Michael. How are you?
Good. How are you doing, Paul?
It says you're unplugged. What does that mean? Unplugged means, you know a lot of stuff. You're the editor-in-chief at Green Tech Media, emerging technology companies. You're out of California, San Francisco Bay Area. What is it about technology that interests you personally?
Right now, it's basically going green. You know, it's an industry that's been incubating for years and years, and now it's really moving mainstream. And it's really about using alternative sources of energy, but also reducing the amount of energy and moving into things like to batteries, right? We're going to be using a lot more electricity, a lot more batteries in the future. Here's kind of a fun thing. I kind of like these as the energy to go, punch a button. Woo, look at that. You got 3 solar panels, and they charge a battery that's underneath here. So you leave this out in the yard, or leave it in the dashboard of your car, or something like that. You know, it charges up the batteries, then you plug it into your phone, your MP3 player, your camera, you know, whatever you own, and it charges it up. Now, it's kind of fun about this. It folds up, which is cool. It's not some big honking thing you have to carry around. But what's good about it is that people initially don't believe in solar. They don't think it works, right? And they're very skeptical. Then when they try it out, they see it works. Also, they become intrigued on it, and all of a sudden they're going, okay, maybe there is something to this. Another thing that kind of floats my boat these days, I'm really big into LED lights. Light bulbs have been around for 130 years. They're the last vestige of vacuum tube technology. And now we're going to start replacing those with LEDs, which are chips. They're hard, they're sturdy. LEDs last for 10 to 20 years, which you can't say about a light bulb. And they don't use a lot of power. And they're kind of rugged. Here, we get the, this is the hard case light from Energizer, right? No shaking, no rattling. Well, I dropped some other stuff, but you get the point. But you punch it on, it's light, and it's magnetic too. So in a way, this is like instant light bulb, right? It goes anywhere. You can put it in your garage, and you got a pretty good light. You don't need a cord, and the batteries are going to last a long time. Other stuff, I love these. Solar-powered LED flashlight, right? Put it in the sun, leave it out, you have light at night. Kind of combination of those things. Flip cameras, gotta like those, right? Almost everyone I know has got one now, but they're great. Kids like them, adults like them. You take it out, you shoot video. You know, in the old days, or even a few years ago, you wouldn't have taken an HD camera with you everywhere you went. Now you can. You know, pretty soon you'll start seeing more HD functions in phones. Of course, with that though, you got to power them up. So you do need battery chargers. Like right here, we got a smart charger. Comes with 4 batteries. Those batteries, rechargeable batteries in the old days, they had less than a few hundred. Now you could probably get 600 recharges out of a set of rechargeables. Lithium batteries. Lithium batteries are kind of fun. You know, you can now buy them on shelves, and what's good in store shelves, and they last a long time, and they're lighter. So when you're shooting video or shooting, you know, still shots and things like that, your camera's a little lighter, it's a little steadier. So, you know, those are all kind of the things I'm looking at. A lot of it's, you know, alternative energy like solar or energy efficiency, things with LEDs. You know, like I said, there's a whole variety of LED lights you can buy. Flashlights, headlights, and then these, you know, hard case portable light bulb pretty much.
A lot of good news. Let me ask a couple of questions here.
Mm-hmm.
With solar, what is, I mean, so say someone doesn't feel that they live in such a sunny place. Is it, I mean, people say you can get a sunburn in the clouds.
Yeah.
What kind of an amount of sun do you need to, you know, to energize these things?
Not that much, actually. You know, do you know what the country with the most solar power in the world is?
The country with the most solar power in the world?
They have the most solar panels, and they're producing the most solar.
I'll
give you a clue. It's Germany, right? Good old sunny Germany. Germany gets a ton of its power from solar, so you don't need that much. In North America, California and Ontario, Canada actually have the most. Now, California we know is sunny, but Ontario, a lot of sunny days there. Even if it's cloudy, you still get power. And if it's snow, if there's snow on the ground, that's even better. That's actually, solar panels work the best when it's snowy out.
It's all, we love these kinds of, actually we're very involved with the environmental. We do a show called The Water Hour, 44 hours on that, and help the UN, the International Decade of Water and the Environment Day. Actually, Earth Day started in San Francisco many years ago, the first one and then the second one. So a lot of good things here. So how about the recycling aspect of, let's say, these kinds of equipment? Say LED, where does that go? Where do batteries go now?
Oh, well, LEDs probably don't have to be recycled. An LED light is going to last you 10 to 20 years, right?
So that's good news, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Now, with batteries, batteries do eventually run out. So like all electronic devices, DVD players, TVs, etc., they do have to be recycled. The good thing is, though, is batteries now last a lot longer. Like, for instance, lithium batteries, portable for the AAA or AA lithium batteries, they'll last about 8 times longer than alkaline, which means you don't have to buy as many. You're not going to be changing them as often. They're going to be in that camera for a long time. Rechargeables last longer than they used to. So therefore, you're going to have fewer and fewer things to get rid of.
So here's another example of maybe all of us paying a little bit more, because I think a rechargeable and or a lithium might be a little bit more costly, but the long-term effect, especially in regard to the recycling, will be minimizing.
Exactly. And, you can also say the same thing about LEDs. You're going to start seeing a lot of those in the homes. And they cost more, but actually if you look at the power they're going to save, you're going to be way ahead of the game by the time this thing burns out. In fact, you'll be way ahead of the game in a couple of years. I
think the LED has a heck of a brighter light in general. What do you think in that regard?
They're getting better at that. It used to be kind of a bright, cold light, sort of, some people call it alien autopsy, where it felt like you were in almost a surgical room. But they're working on the phosphors, and actually if you look at pretty much the LEDs you see in like flashlights are improving, and light bulbs you're seeing, it's getting better. Pretty soon you're not going to be able to tell the difference between an LED and a regular light bulb.
When the flashlight, it's very, very important because, everybody should have a safety equipment in their homes, right? And now if the battery in LED will last, it should be a standard, because the other old-fashioned alkaline battery will lose its charge, and when you're going to need it, it might not be there, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you put it on, you get kind of a brown sputtering light. That's not fun. And that's why LEDs are good, right? I mean,
that's a great one. Tell us about Green Tech Media. Is there a magazine, or where do people go to learn about you guys?
It's a website, www.greentechmedia.com. We look at all things solar, wind, energy efficiency, home retrofits, all your green needs we're trying to focus on.
All right. Do you think batteries are going to take the place of gasoline?
I think over time, because there are 2 reasons. One, batteries are getting better and cheaper and they're lasting longer, which is really important. But 2, driving electric cars is more fun than any gas-powered car you're ever going to buy.
What makes you say that?
I've driven a bunch of them. They're a blast. Every time you get behind the wheel, you leave smiling. It's a totally different experience.
Good man. All right. Well, congratulations. Thank you for coming out on a very important subject. And
thank you.
Last quick question. What's good news for you?
I turned 58 next week.
Yay. All right. Well, I look forward to meeting you. I'll be out there in San Francisco quite soon. Take care. If you're in New York, let me know.
Okay.
Congratulations. Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks.
Take care. Bye-bye.